Exam halls are being prepped, and while a 3-hour test usually fills students with dread after a 4-month delay, for some it's a delight.
I kind of want to just get it over and done with because it's been pushed back so many times.
She's one of nearly 90,000 students taking the General Achievement Test tomorrow. Despite surging cases, it can't be delayed any longer, with end-of-year exams looming. The government wants students from hotspot LGAs to get a COVID test before the exam. More than 8,000 students have come forward, 33 testing positive.
We may not have found these cases otherwise, so that goes a long way to help us hold the GAT as safely as possible tomorrow.
I'm confident Bridie's been tested, she's negative, she's had her 2 vaccines, so I'm thinking I've done everything I can.
COVID positive students will be excused on medical grounds.
Being into the second year of the pandemic now, second GAT that we've had under these circumstances, we're very used to pivoting.
When students return full-time, cases will rise, but the days of closing schools could be over.
We certainly won't have the entire school quarantining for a full 14-day period. There'll be assessments based on vaccination status, noting that kids 12 and above may be partially or fully vaccinated.
Rapid antigen tests could be the answer.
In terms of the value of these tests in this particular situation, it's only more valuable and more useful when there's actually a higher rate of infection. And so I know that the Victorian Government will be piloting this in the high transmission areas.
And those high transmission areas are spreading. Of today's new cases, roughly a quarter are in Melbourne's west. In the north, numbers remain high, with 42% of new cases there. But the outbreak is growing in the southeast, where 21% of new cases have been detected. But there are signs the tide could be turning for Melbourne, which has overtaken Buenos Aires as the city to have spent the most time in lockdown.
We have seen some stabilisation in numbers in Hume and in Wyndham. That really is a reflection of the huge increase in vaccination uptake in those local government areas in the last couple of weeks.
Victoria is on schedule to hit 70% double vaccination in 3 weeks' time, which should end Melbourne's lockdown. Dana Morse, ABC News, Melbourne.